Hello. Once again, I come before you as a representative of the Illuminati. You may call me the Man. Well, recently, I'm sure you heard, several large cable and internet providers decided they were going to go to something called the Six Strikes system in order to combat online piracy. Now, in this system, these particular providers, I believe it was AT&T, Cablevision, Comcast, Time Warner, and Verizon, decided that if you went to a site that they suspected would allow you to download certain things that you shouldn't be downloading, then they would send you a warning and give you several strikes until they just, cut off your internet access completely. Now, in the meantime, they will slow things down or whatever, just to make you take the idea of online piracy a little more seriously. And yeah, as you can tell, they did not make this kind of declaration because they were worried about you, the consumer. No, they were more worried about the people who might sue them if you use their service in order to download something illegal, whether it be, I don't know, movies, games, music, whatever. So, in an effort to keep out of court, they decided to listen to those powerful corporations that produce such things and pretty much tell you exactly what you can do. Now, obviously, we in the Illuminati, we could have pulled the plug on this at any time, because that's what we do. We work behind the scenes, kind of move things around, and occasionally we get curious. Okay, we ran simulations through our really big computer, and we thought that maybe, just maybe, specifically the American people might be a little more, I don't know, upset about what was going on, and they would step in and tell their particular internet provider, you can't tell me what I can go and look at and do online. And so to that end, we just let it happen. We didn't fight it at all. It surprised several of them, but no, we didn't fight it at all. And yeah, so really the ball's in your court. You see, we thought we had, tapped into something back when you guys called about the SOPA, PIPA acts that were going through Congress and such, that these same corporations were trying to push through into law. Yeah, and the American people rose up against it, and they said no. And the congressman said, wait, there's too much light on us, and we want to go back to the shadows where we live comfortably, so let's let this thing die. And it did. But then a strange thing happened back in November when you elected pretty much all those very same people back into office. So we were kind of torn. He was like, yeah, they're going to get active. No, they're not going to get active. They're just going to let things continue. So now, ball's in your court, basically. You can tell your Congress, well, cable provider, your Cablevision, Comcast, AT&T, Verizon, or Time Warner, that they cannot tell you what you can do. You can go find other ways to get around that, or you can actually find other people who will provide you internet access, and I highly recommend that you do. But we're interested to see what happens. Naturally, nobody tells us what we can download, because we're the Illuminati. And also, we don't care what you download, because if you're downloading music or games or movies illegally or legally, doesn't matter which way, you still see the messages that we place into all of those things. So yeah, as far as we're concerned, we're kind of a neutral third party. We're just curious. So yeah, good luck with that. 6 strikes and you're out, or you can tell your cable provider or internet provider that they're out. One of the two. Yeah, I'm anxious to see what you do. I really am. It should be fun. But anyway, yeah, so that's this week's topic. If you would leave your comments and questions in the comment section below, that'd be great. And hey, when they send you that, hey, you can't use the internet anymore notice because you went and, I don't know, downloaded that latest Elvis album. No Elvis. Anyway, yeah, whatever. Then I imagine you're going to be a little upset. And you know what might help that is if you just walk out of your house and look up in the sky, see those chemtrails blazing, and relax and breathe deeply.